Good morning, everyone. First of all, we would like to apologize for the bit delay of the program. But first of all, I would like to acknowledge the arrival of our special guests, our dignitaries, with the leadership of Grandmaster Kambingwe. Ma, you are welcome. And we also like to acknowledge the presence of our able guest also, Master Yunisiada, who is with Master Kambin. For him, he is welcome home. And also the delegation that is from Belgium, in the leadership of Master Vovinam and Chin Son, and their delegation. You are welcome. A member of the press and the member of the executive of Gambia Vovinam Association, in the leadership of our able president and founder instructor Mahmoud Njai, who is also the manager of this particular event that we are going to talk about. My name is Ibrahim Njai. I'm the Secretary General of the Gambia Vovinam Association. I will be chairing the press conference that we called for. And the program will go as this. But before that, I would also like to thank and appreciate the presence of the press, the media houses that are present here to cover this important program, and also to make sure that the public is well known about this. So first of all, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome everyone in the Gambia. Maybe also for those who are just coming for the first time, for Master Kambin and Master Yunus, here is their home. They've been coming here regularly. So we are also expecting delegates from Italy and other countries, our neighbors Senegal, Mauritania, and Benin. But maybe the speakers will come to that. So the purpose of the gathering today is to give the public the information surrounding the coming first overseas tournament to be hosted in the to be happening in Africa, and Gambia been hosting it with the leadership of our able president, Instructor Mahmoud Njai, the founder of the Gambia Vovinam. So in a nutshell, I would like to give the rundown of the program. After doing the welcoming remarks and the introduction, I will hand over the floor to our able president, the instructor, who is also double as the manager of this event. Then he will also take us through the program, how it's going to happen, and all those things. Then Master Yunus Yada will also give a deliberation concern about the program. Then our Grandmaster Kambin will also give us the other important events of the program. Okay, the program, and also the leaders, the head of the delegation from Belgium also will also give their presentation on the program, because it's a joint program that is happening for the first time in Africa, as I said, and Gambia being the host, and we have people traveling from our neighboring countries and also in Europe and America. They will be joining us to showcase this program. And the purpose of the program, as we said, is a tournament, but it's also more than a tournament because it's going to create a network, a connection for the Gambia Vovinam Association and other parts of the world. And we are all families. We are all one family in the martial art. So this kind of events is here to showcase unity and also showcase one family, so that we share a lot of things together and also learn from each other. So without wasting much time, I would like to hand over the floor to our able president, who will welcome his dignitaries, his guests. And we are very sorry that you have a sleepless night. We understand you arrived very late due to the time schedule change of the flight. But with all that, they make it to be here. So you are all welcome. Welcome home. You are welcome to the Gambia. Welcome to Africa. So, Mr. President, and floor is yours.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. maa ngi ñuy ñëpp di sant ñëpp di gërëm ñëpp di jiital ci nuyoo bi suñu kilifa ñun ñëpp muy Master Kambin Nguyen nekk founder and president of Vovinam America ñu ngi koy dalal nekk tamit di suñu first reference master fii ci réew Gambia ci sport bi ñuy wax Vovinam jët bu daaw Vovinam jët bu daaw nag comme ni ko ñëpp xamee rek sport la boo xam ne mi ngi jóge ko Vietnam ñoom ñoo ko create yàlla dogal ne jamono ji mu egsi fii jaarale ko ci suñu loxo suñu kilifa nekk ci sama wet Master Yunus Yad nga xam ne moom mooy second reference master fii ci Gambia nekk tamit technical director ci Mauritanie nekk tamit ki nga xam ne moom lañ dënk mu saytu wàllu Vovinam jët bu daaw fii ci Afrique kon ñu ngi leen di dalal di ci teg délégation bi nga xam ne ñu ngi jóge ko Belgium jiite ko muy suñu master Botantin ñu koy dalal ak doomam bu mu àndal leen dalal fii ci Gambia démb ci guddi lañ ñëw sonn nañ lool ci yoon bi waaye lu leen jaral rek parce que bi mooy seen first time ñu ñëw fii ci Afrique Master Kambin bi mooy second time am mu ñëw fii ci Gambia lu leen fi indi nag mooy jongante boo xam ne Afrique ñoo ko xewle bii mooy yoon bu njëkk ñu def ko ci Afrique xam naa suñu kilifa gi su ñëwee Master Yunus Yad dinañ ci gën a yaatal naka lañ def ak fan lañ ko daan defee ak naka lañ def bam egsi fii waaye ñun nga xam ne ñun la yàlla dogal ñu jiite ko président bi ak tamit si ñun la yàlla doxee mu jaarale suñu loxo ñu indi ko fi duñ man leen pour dalal leen ñu dalal seen xel xam ne liñ jox Gambi pour ñu def ko wax dëgg yàlla seen yaakaar tasut gannaaw bu ñu seetee Afrique yépp ne bii mooy suñ jël benn yoon ñu defee ko Afrique ñu tànn Gambi ci ndimbali suñu kilifa Master Yunus Yad ñu tànn Gambi ne fii lañ koy defee kon loolu wax dëgg yàlla yaakaar la ci ñun te yaakaar boobu gëm naa ne yàlla suñu borom jàppale nañu si ñu ngi lu waral conférence presse bi nag mooy yëgal réew mi yëpp comme ni ko Ibrahima Ndiaye waxee secrétaire général bi yëgal réew mi yëpp ne leen liñ doon dox depuis novembre ba léegi yàlla sottal na ko fi mu nekk nii next week this week la war a commencé Friday la war a commencé yeneen délégation yi ñu ngi war a jógee ko Italie ñu ngi war a ñëw 23 am na keneen ku war a jógee ko Amérique tamit ñu ci yoon bi ñu war a jógee ko France Mauritanie Sénégal ñoom ñëpp incha allah dinañ ñëw alxames bii di ñëw ñu ñëw nar a jongante ak doomi réew mi nga xam ne ñoom lañ fiy fekk jongante bi nag nekkul comme dafa lu ko tax a jóg mooy boole réew yi nga xam ne ñoo seq Vovinam muy benn ak tamit lu tax ñu indi ko Gambia pour dimbale sporti Gambia bi loolu gën naa tax ñu romb ñëpp ñu indi ko Gambie muy lu rëy loo xam ne bi mooy njëlbeen yoon ñu indi ko fi defee ko Gambie kon ñu ngi waa réew mi yëpp ñu xam ne seen réew xewle na réew nag su xewlee képp kuy doomi réew dafa war a bàyyi lépp lu mu jàppoon mu ñëw jàppale si leen parce que su doxee réew mi moo dox su doxu tamit réew mi moo doxut su succeedé dañu ne Afrique ñoo succeed su féeree dañu naan Afrique ñoo féer loolu moo tax dëgg yàlla ñu ngi oo ñëpp ñu ñëw jàpp ci lépp luñ doon waaj depuis boobu ba léegi tey nag yàlla dogal na ne gan yuñ doon séntu buñ ko waxee ñii ne du am léegi ñëpp war nañoo xam ne am na moo xam président la moo xam ministres la moo xam politicien la koo manti doon xam ne réew mi xew ne na loo xam ne masta am fii ci Afrique waaw masta am fii ci Afrique bi mooy njëlbeen yoon kon ñëpp war a bàyyi seen lépp ñëw jàpp ci loolu moo waraloon ndaje bi ñu ne lu mu gàtt-gàtt dinañ ñëw présente suñ gan yi présente suñ phénomène bi nga xam ne moom lañ war a def incha allah rabbi Friday ak Saturday ak Sunday Friday Saturday bi ñu nar koo defee fële ca FIFA Gold Project waaye am na beneen tour gaa ñu ne change nañ tour bi waaw so foofu lañ ko war a defee Friday ak Saturday Sunday bi nga xam ne mooy 27 the most important day ñu ko war a defee Pencami Hall nga xam ne si la final yi si lañ joxe médaille yi si la dignitaires yi di ñëw bugg nañ nag kilifa réew mi teewee ko te incha allah rabbi information bi yegg na ci moom gëm naa ne dina ko teewee ak njabootam ay ministres yëpp information bi yëpp yegg na si ñoom vice président ñëpp jot nañ ci ne Gambie léegi xewle nañ lu mel nii nga xam ne wax dëgg yàlla seen ndam la kon lii moo waraloon jotaay bi lii moo waraloon tamit ñu oote wàll ñi nga xam ne ñoo yore taskati xibaar yi nga xam ne lépp luñ jot rek ñëpp dinañ si jot ci anam bum rafetee ci anam bum waree waaw wéet nañ ci lool nag waaye ba tey tamit dara weesoogut waaw ku mën a ñëw rek taxaw ci jàpp ci waaw mun ngaa ñëw taxaw si jàpp ci parce que lu mel nii nga xam ne bii mooy njël benn yoon ci Afrique ñun ñu association bi nar koo def kenn nit wala yenn exécutif nar koo def su si réew mi jàppul rek gàcce dina am incha allah gëm naa ne gars yi ñu ngi ñëw waaw ñu ngi seen xel mi bu baax a baax a baax a baax kon lii mooy doon suma kàddu yi man la maa ngi tudd Mamoun Ndiaye man maay président bi Gambia Vovinam Birbuda Association ñu ngi nuyu ñëpp di sant ñëpp di gërëm ñëpp asalaamaaleykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Mr. President, and also double as the manager for giving the task by the Overseas Council to coordinate the activity in the Gambia here. I think what he was putting through or elaborating is, as he was speaking the Wolof version for the benefit of the listeners and the general public, he just summarized the important and the reason why we are all here, that Gambia is hosting this overseas tournament for the first time, for the tournament to be brought in Africa. And also, he also gave the challenges, that is like since November, December, we have been struggling, we have been working up and down, and we have engaged all the authorities that are necessary to be informed in terms of this program, in the leadership of the Ministry of Youth and Sport, through the National Sport Council, and also the sister ministries in the Gambia, that's the departments, that are all aware, including the President, His Excellency, the Commander-in-Chief himself. So we are expecting that all of them will come to support this thing, because the tournament is not only a competition, as he said, but it's also a network for the Vovinam family worldwide, and also to support the Gambia Vovinam, which is, we can call a baby in the movement, because we are just some few years old. But we have done a lot. We have achieved a lot. That's why the council, in the leadership of Grandmaster Kambin, they decided to bring this thing here so that they can, support Gambia Vovinam to also be part of the strong family Vovinam in the world. So in a nutshell, he also gave us the rundown of the program from the 25th to the 27th, that's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the first 2 days, the 25th, 26th is going to happen at the late Usman Saho Sports Center, I can call, at Olindum. And then we will have the 27th, the final, to be held at Pechabi Hall as planned. So we are informing or inviting the whole public, general public, to present there and get first-hand information to know what Vovinam is, and so that they will also have the opportunity to meet our special dignitaries, our special family members from Belgium, Italy, France, Senegal, Mauritania, and also Benin, as we are expecting them. So I will not take much time. I would like to hand over the floor to our reference, our technical guy, who is also with the Gambia Vovinam for the past years, just to make sure that we, survive. That is Master Yunus Yada. who is also the technical director, as Mr. President said, from Mauritania and Vovinam, and also a sitting council member at the overseas, if I'm right. Mr. Yunus, the floor is yours.
Salaamaaleykum mbooloo mi li jiitu maa ngi nuyu ku nekk ci sa tur ak ci sa sant di rafetlu teewaay bi ñi ko teewee di dalal tamit gan yi nga xam ne ñoo jógee biti Afrique ngir ñëw ànd ak ñun ci xew-xew bi am ci Gambie man nag maa ngi tudd Maître Younous Yade nekk directeur technique bu Vovinam Mauritanie waaye nekk tamit manager général bu Vovinam Africa yàlla def nag ñu xaw a dugg ci ay yenn dëkk ci Afrique jëmmal ko Vovinam yu mel na Mauritanie biir Gambia biir Gabon Bénin Tchad Comore yenn dëkk yi nga xam ne amul woon Vovinam ñu yóbbu ko fa yàlla def nag ci année 2013 ci lañu jëkk dem dëkk bi ni wax Californie San Jose ci dëkk bi nga xam ne foofu la Maître Kambine di nekk sama wet dëkkee te nekk fa di jàngale foofu Vovinam lu ëpp 9 fukki at lu teg buñ fa demee bu ko jëkkee dem dañoo dem participer ci tournament bi mu koy organiser ci at bu ne ñu demoon fa ànd ak délégation wu ñi nga xam ne mooy Mauritanie ñu ñëwoon participer bi ñu participer bu jëkk bi ñu delluwaat fa deuxième participation ànd ak waa Sénégal donc mu nekk loo xam ne dëkk yi commencé di ñëw Amérique di participer ci loolu at bu nekk muy dëkk yi di yokku muy yónnee invitation ci dëkk yi mais comme ni ngeen ko xamee yenn saa yi visa day nekk jafe-jafe ci ñenn ñi tamit ticket bi suñ koy jënd dafay cher day nekk jafe-jafe ci ñoom yàlla def nag ma waxtaan ak moom pour ngir moom mu ñëw Afrique jiite fi séminaire yi ndax li tax ma tànn ko moom mu ñëw ndax moom dafa nekk ci maître yoo xam ni maître yu gën a siiw ci àdduna bi ci la bokk te mu nekk jigéen boo xam ne moo gën a raw grade ci Afrique te maître bi nga xam ci àdduna bi te maître bi nga xam ne mooy maître bi nga xam moo yilif ñëpp moom moo ko jàngal doomoo ko donc mu nekk koo xam ne dafa banqaasoo ci fi nga xam ne foofu la Vovinam cosaano te ñun Afrique ñu war a am visibilité xam nit ñi xam lan la ñuy def ci loolu ngir mu mën a jàppandi ma ne ko woon mu ñëw Afrique mu gis ko ci ay gëttu boppam ndax xam naa ne su ñëwee Afrique dina bëre ay ñi nga xam ne dañu koy suivre di xool lan moo xew su boobaawee dina mën a tax ñu gën a mën ñu xam gis suñu Vovinam bi ñuy def ci loolu ci la jëkkee ñëw def fi wër Afrique ñëwaat fi ñaareelu yoon ñëw wër Afrique ñëw Gambie ñëw def fi lu tolloog 3 fan ba 4 fan jàngale fi def fi passage de grade pour ñenn ñi léegi nag bi mu delluwaatee après Covid bi ñu waxtaan ma ne ko mun ma damay fas yéene tàmbalewaat tournament bi ma ne ko su doon sama sago nag tournament bi pour la première fois ñu def ko Afrique ndax dina mën a tax ñu am gis-gis ci àdduna bi yëpp tey jii àdduna bi yëpp ñu ngi xool lan moo xew ci Gambie ndaxte moom fu mu dem ñëppay saytu di xool ci lan la nekk lan lay def ak ñan la nekkal kon tey jii Gambie mooy capitalu Vovinam tey jii ba fii ba tournament bi di jeex ci loolu nag ci la accepté ak comité bi nga xam ne mooy comité overseas Vovinam tournament bi d'accord ni nañ ko defee Afrique ci loolu nag ñu war a saytu xool ban dëkk moo ko war a def ci Afrique yàlla def na bëri na ay dëkk yoo xam ni ñoo jëkk def Gambie Vovinam bëri na ay dëkk yoo xam ne tamit ñoo ko gën a avancé ci wàllu administration ci wàllu organisation ci wàllu yu bëri am na ñu ko ci gën a avancé waaye ngir jëmbal Gambie ngir gën ko may doole ma ni li jiitu nañ ko def Gambie ndax nit soo bëggee mbir mi di yokku da ngay seet ñi nga xam ne ñoo gën a xaw a am kattan nga jàppale leen may leen loxo ñu gën a jóg moo tax nag ñu indi ko bu jëkk bi ci Gambie yàlla def nag président Mamour ak équipe am ñu àndandoo di liggéey boobu ba léegi nekk ci mbir mi di ci liggéey ba mu yegg ci fii yàlla def nag bi ñu defee invitation yi jël benn yoon Afrique di organiser tournoi international boo xam ni dafa am yeneen réew yu si bokk yu bokkul ak Afrique te yàlla def na ni Amérique bi mooy jëkkeelu yoonam muy génn di dem di wuy ji Vovinam fépp ci àdduna bi mosul génn première fois muy génn te ak Gambie la ko def ñaareel bi ci topp waa Belgique tamit defar seen équipe ñëw waa Italie même France ñoom ñëpp defar seen équipe Afrique tamit bàyyiwuñu seen bopp ñoom tamit Sénégal muy Mauritanie muy Bénin muy Maroc ñoom ñëpp waajtaay pour ñëw ci Gambie ngir àndandoo ñun ñëpp ñu liggéeyal Vovinam donc tournoi bi du tournoi pour xëccoo ay médaille wala ay raaya waaye tournoi la de fraternité mooy àndandoo juboo jàppalante nekk benn donc yàlla def nag ñu indi ko tey jii Gambie tey jii délégation yi jëkk yi yegsi na muy man muy master Kambin bi jógee Amérique muy maître Botantine bi jógee Belgique ak Tinson bi jógee tamit Belgique ak seen ay élèves ñu ngi ci ginnaaw tamit yegsi nañu ñu ngi xaar gannaaw suba délégation bi nga xam ne mooy jógee Italie ñëw ak bi jógee Amérique di ñëw ak ñu sa jeudi ba nag ci la yeneen délégation yi commencé ñëw muy wàllu Sénégal wàllu Mauritanie Bénin ñooñu ñëpp ñu sogay dugg si nag biir Gambia su boobaawee daanu tàmbali activité yi ndax naka tey jii ci ngoon dina am ay séance d'entraînement yu ñuy def ak pratiquant Vovinam Gambie ngir yokk seen xam-xam gën a saytu liggéey bi gën a dooleel pratique bi daan ko def fii ba mercredi dañuy liggéey ci loolu ba jeudi su vendredi jotee daanu def exam belt mooy maanaam passage de grade bu mag bu ñuy def fii pour waa Gambie yeneen dëkk yi nga xam ne ñoo jógee yeneen réew yi am ay élèves yu war a passé te amuñu fu ñu passé daanu passé fii ci Gambie donc ñoom ñu examiner leen jox leen grade yi leen war a jox li tax nag loolu di am solo ndax ñoom ñi ñëw duñu ay maîtres yu tuuti ndaxte tey jii matt Kambin bii dend ak man ceinture rouge 8e dan la te suñu aar bi 9-10 dan la gon saa xoolee ñaari dan dong moo ko doxe ak li ko tax mu jeexal mbir mi yépp ki nekk ci wetam muy maître Botantine muy ceinture rouge 7e dan tamit man mii di wax ak yéen 5e dan la Tinsong 5e dan la am na ñi jógee Italie di ñëw ay 6e dan ñu ngi ci kon li ma leen bëgg a xamal mooy du ay grade yu tuuti ñoom ñooy ñëw nii Gambie mais ñi nga xam ne ñoo gën a sore xam-xam te gën a wérle xam-xam ñoom ñooy fas yéene tey ji teew si Gambie ngir saytu waa Gambie si seen examen kon mu nekk activité bu am solo ndax diplôme de grade yi leen di jox ay diplôme de grade international la fu nu mën a dem ci àddina bi suñ ko fa tegee dal leen koy nangul kon loolu mu nekk benn activité bu nga xam ne dafa am solo bu bokkul ak tournament bi su loolu jeexee nag ci la ñuy fas yéene tàmbalee tournament bi ci ngoon si jëmale ko jàpp ci ajjuma ci ngoon samedi ak dimanche kon loolu moo nekkoon programme bi nga xam ni moom nañu war a def fii ci Gambia ak wax nañ leen cosaan bi ni mu cosaanoo ba ni muy yegsee fii ci Gambie maa ngi leen di gërëm di leen sant te di leen jaajëfal jërëjëfati.
Thank you very much, Master Yunus, for that rundown of the brief history of the tournament, where it started and up to this time it is brought in the Gambia. So just to summarize what he was saying and the Wolof version, and he gave us the rundown of the event where it started in America, in San Jose, by the leadership of Grandmaster Kambin Goyin, I believe in 1999, if I'm right. Then come down up to 2000, 2001. Then there was a breakdown of the tournament during the COVID-19, we all know, which was a global pandemic. So like after the COVID-19, Grandmaster Kambin engaged him that she wanted to engage, revitalize the program and see how best to travel to Africa and also see how best to expand the program so that the Vovinam family will also be united. And during that time, then they decided to come to the Gambia. Kambin visited the Gambia twice in 2022, and she's back again, this time with the tournament. So the tournament was happening in America only. Then in 2004, when the Grandmaster Lee Sang also observed that the tournament can be expanded outside, then he gave the authority to Master Kambin, Grandmaster Kambin, also to take the lead so that she will also expand the program outside America. So when with that agreement, Gambia is among the first place that they took the tournament to be out of Africa, America. He also made mention that this is the first time that America is making this delegation, with the response and also the invitation of Belgium, Italy, and all those countries, and to come out for this tournament. So the tournament is for the first time out of America to Africa, and Gambia is the one hosting. The reason why they choose Gambia is because of our, effort, our collectiveness, and our also seriousness in the art, in the martial art, with the leadership of Master Mahmoud, the president, and his executive. So this is why they choose to bring it in the Gambia, so that they will also support the Gambia Vovinam, to grow, also to be stronger, and also to be connected with the other part of the world. So in a nutshell, this is what he was trying to emphasize. Also the training and the program. Also, he said it's not only a competition; it's more than a competition, because if you look at, he made mention of all those people that are coming in the name of Master Botantin and also Tinson, who are also senior masters, and also those coming from Italy, also they are all senior masters. So it's not only a competition of taking trophies and medals and all those things, but it's also to unite, to connect the Vovinam family, the Gambia Vovinam, and the Vovinam family in other part of the world. So this is just a beginning for the Gambia Vovinam Belbedao to connect, to expand, to have this strong ties and relationship, so that they will also help us to grow. He also made mention of the training, how it's going to work. Like from the 21st, like today, up to 24th, these people, these grandmasters and senior masters and instructors who are here will, take the Gambia students, the Gambia Vovinam Belbedao Association students on a training for 3 to 4 days for rehearsal training, so that the technique and all those things will be prepared for that competition also, so that they can also be competing with other people of the from other part of the world and Africa. So in a nutshell, this is what I was just trying to summarize in what he said. I know during the rundown of the program from the 25th to the 27th, the media will be here, the public will be aware, they will see how the program is going and what is going to happen. So I would like to also hand over the floor to our Grandmaster, Master Kamil. And he also introduced Master Kamil. Who is Master Kamil? Who is the most female senior belt holder in the world? Because if you look at the belt that he's styling, maybe when we come to the before the end of the day, you will come to know, the belt, what is there, and the history that he passed through, and the channels up to this time. So, Grandmaster Kamil, the floor is yours. Yeah, welcome.
Thank you. Everybody. First, I would like to thank you, President of Gamba Vovinam, Mamu Nhai, and the Secretary, Mr. Nhai, and Judith, organize the tournament in Gamba. So I have a chance to come here to participate and help all the students. And I'm very happy to see all of them work very good and very hard. Do you know the Vovinam, we are the private organization. We don't have any support from the government. We don't have any support from the headquarters in Vietnam. We spend all the money by ourselves. And we ask the donation from the friend, from the parent, from the student, and from the business. They support us for the tournament. Each tournament will cost a lot of money. For in USA, I organize about 20 years, and each tournament I spend about $10,000 to $15,000. But I want to try to do it because you know, when the students come to study and they go home, they don't do anything, and they feel sad. They don't feel good when they study martial art. If you open a tournament, and the student will practice harder because they have a chance to challenge on the tournament and try to get a medal. And so the technique will be good. And all the students, when they get a medal, they stand, they receive the certificate, receive the medal, and they get honor. That's why I want to open the tournament for everybody can participate. And even we don't have money, but we try to do it. And all the master, we donation money for the tournament. Therefore, I very thank you for who organized the tournament, like Master Judith, Mabu Nhai, and all the people participate, like some Vovinam from Mauritania, from the Dhaka, Senegal Army and Police, from Master Mamadou Kor. They will come on Thursday. And thank you. This is the first time we have open tournament in Africa, and Belgium, Vovinam Belgium, Martin Sen and two another instructor, they come to support. And we will have another team from the Italy that will come on Thursday to participate with us too. And we hope all of you can come on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to see how we do. We got a lot of fun. We call Wing, and we have some dueling, and they practice all together. We have self-defense, we call từ vị nữ, đa luyện, like 1 against 2 or 3 people, and special we have a fighting. But fighting here not look like a wrestling or the kickboxing. We just follow the rule, and who touch that a win. Okay, we don't fight, knock down them. That's the rule of the Vovinam. And we will have a meeting with all the master on Thursday or Friday. And we check up the rule, and we try to do the best of I can. And so we can help the student get medal, and they can like Vovinam and practice more. And thank you very much for all the press come here today. And thank you all the organized Vovinam in Gemba. So we have a chance to come here to support all of you. Thank you very much.
Very much, Grandmaster Kambin. Senior Master Kambin. Okay, point of correction. She said it's a Senior Master, of course. Yes, there is only one Grandmaster. Thank you very much for that important breakdown of the program, and for that very important message that you sent, that the program since the beginning up to this moment, there is no support. Everything is done with the collective, individual, and the charitable organization and the organization that you are running. And with all that, you also keep doing it just to make sure that, for the love and the feeling that you have to make sure that Vovinam, grows and Vovinam expand for the benefit of the students. And even in the Gambia also here, the same thing happens. We are also having a lot of challenges on financial and logistic, but with all that, with or without, that's our philosophy, with or without money, the programs always exist. The program always, succeed. So we are also very grateful for that philosophy and for that principle that we are all working on to make sure that with or without money, the program will succeed. And we believe this time also is going to succeed, because what is very important is the commitment and the zeal, the interest that we all have, for the Vovinam. So you also give us technically how the program is going through, and which I don't want to buttress more. I don't want to go repeat again. But like we all understand that you invite, and we are all inviting everyone, to come on the 25th, 26th, and 27th, and so that you will see what we have for you and what Vovinam is all about. So in a nutshell, I would like to give the floor to our able guest, Master Botan Tin, who will speak in French, if I'm right, and maybe when he's ready. Okay. Master Tison will, okay. Both and team will speak in French and French, so that also the benefit of the French speaking, and Master Tison will speak in English.
Bonjour le maître, bonjour tout le monde. Je connais bien l'Afrique, hein. Je viens des années, je connais très bien. À partir de Covid, je viens plus ici, l'Afrique, je connais très bien. Je suis très content de voir le Vovinam Rugby, parce que c'est un mouvement, c'est nouveau. Et puis, je connais très bien Zulus. Hein? Je quand même merci le président accueilli hier à l'aéroport de Rugby. Bon, j'espère que tout va bien pour tout le monde. Hein? Championnat, c'est une médaille. C'est pas de contre médaille. Ça apprend le technique pour meilleur en plus. Et puis, un jour, je verrai encore. Vous êtes la chance. Et Maître Cambon, c'est le plus grand maître la féminine de mondial. Il n'y a pas plus qu'elle. Elle a sa rouge, 4e cap, c'est le 8e dan, la plus grande maître, la plus grande femme féminine mondiale, je répète, mondiale. Voilà, vous êtes la chance, elle est avec vous. Voilà.
Translate what he just said. So he said, hello everyone, and he's happy to be here. He know very well Africa. It's not the first time he come to Africa, but it's the first time he come to Gambia. So he's very happy and hope to come back again. He said that the tournament is not only for competition, but the most important is to learn from each other to get better. And he said that Master Kambin, you're really lucky because Master Kambin, she's the highest woman master in Vovinam here. She's like 8th dance. So it's very good that she's with you. And he wants to thank you everyone to welcome us here in Gambia, Master Yunus and the president of Gambia Association. They came late yesterday to pick us up at the airport. So thank you. So now that's my turn. So first I want to thank you, everybody, to be here, to listen to us and to following the event. So I'm very happy to be in Gambia. It's my first time here into Africa, but never to Gambia. I'm really looking forward to meet every Vovinam practitioner here. Vovinam is a really big family. So we are all sister and brother, and we are all devoting to the cause of Vovinam. So to be better people and to have, teach better techniques so everyone gets stronger inside and outside. So hope to see you in this weekend at the event. Big event for Vovinam Gambia, and the first time that the overseas tournament is outside of the US. So it's really a big event. And so I hope to see you everyone's there.
Thank you very much, Master Botantin and Master Tinson, for that wonderful remarks. So we will now come to the second segment of the press conference, which is the open floor for question and answers. But before that, I would like to, on behalf of the executive and organizing committee of this overseas tournament and the Gambia Vovinam Association, to express our big thanks to the management of this particular place called Baobab Resort and Baobab Hotel, in the leadership of the CEO and the proprietor, Mr. Abdullah Kande, and our able uncle and supporter. Honestly, we have to express his support, that is Honorable Mama Kande, who really facilitated this place for us to have this press conference here. So Mr. Abdullah Kande and the staff of Baobab, the association is very grateful, and it gives us this place, this facility, everything free of charge. We don't have anything that they charge us here. So like the association is very grateful. We want the whole world, and the Gambia in particular, to know that they are our partners since day one. Baobab is our partner since day one, since 2022, when we have the first tournament training here, and they host us, give us a lot of services. So in that regard, I would like to give the floor to our able press, so that they will also maybe throw their questions that they wanted to know, or anything that they want to know about the program, then we will share it with them. Thank you very much, guys. We are so much happy, Senior Master. Thank you so much, Master Don. Merci beaucoup. Master Xavier.
But first, my conclusion, because I know the difference between karate, kung fu, and this other one. So maybe you can highlight.
There are too many martial arts around the world. In Japanese, they have too many kinds. They have a judo, jiu-jitsu, they have karate, and they have another one I forget. And in China, they have kung fu. They have thing là Vĩnh Xương Quyền. Tai Chi. And English, they have the kickboxing. Korean, they have the taekwondo. And so Vietnam, we have our own martial art, that is Vovinam. Vovinam, that means Vo, that means võ, that is martial art. Vinam, that means Vietnam. Vovinam, that means võ Vietnam. And we based on the võ cổ truyền, that means outside of the Vietnam, and we combine all the good technique around all the world, and we create another one for the Vietnam, because some look like a kickboxing, they need a bit people they can do it, but the Vietnamese is too small, they cannot do the kickboxing. Therefore, we think something, we still have a wrestling, we have a fighting, we have a film, we have too many things in the Vovinam. But all the technique must be fit the Vietnam people, because the Vietnam is more, is not a bit look like the Europe or the America. And that was different. And they have a lot of, look like in Thailand, they have a Muay Thai too. Yeah. And I am very happy to see the Vovinam, all the Africa, like Vovinam. I go from the Dakar to St. Louis to Gemba, and they have a lot of from the Benin. We have one master from Karadi, from the Benin, and he come here this time, and he want to change to practice Vovinam, and so when he go back to the country, he will take the Vovinam over there too. Thank you very much.
Ms. Claire?
Actually.
Can you please tell us
Okay. Thank you very much for that wonderful question. I think it's a very important question. That's for the first time organizing this magnitude of program. What is our challenges? Of course, we have a lot of challenges because the program was introduced to us by the council way back, I think late 2024, sometimes in November. So in December, we started engaging our authorities. That is from the ministry, the National Sports Council, who are the parent body for all the sports in the Gambia. So up to March, there was nothing that we can see like a support that was given to us. Anyway, we do all what we're supposed to do in terms of corresponding, in terms of formally writing letters. All what they ask us, we do our best to present it in terms of documentation, meetings, engage them, But like up to this moment, we are facing a lot of financial challenges, a lot of logistic challenges in terms of this program. So our challenges are still existing, and the only support that we have is from individuals and some institutions that during the program, the whole public, the media will be aware of those who really contributed their quota towards the success of this event. But up to this moment, we are facing a lot of challenges in terms of finance, particularly financial and logistic challenges. Those are the issues that we are facing. So we are still opening our arms to any individual or any institution, even the government. We believe that they will come. We have the belief, we have the trust that they will come. We are not losing any hope up to the last minute. We are believing that they will come. But these are our main challenges. The association, since the inception of the association in 2019, 2020, 2022, up to this moment, there are a series of programs that we organize in terms of training, in terms of competition, and to make people understand that we are operating in 4 regions, in KM, Kanifi Municipality, in West Coast, in Banjul, and in North Bank. And we are trying our best to make sure that we cover the whole regions of the country, up to Basse. But these are the challenges that we are facing. Yeah, but we will still be grateful to those who are really helping us up to this moment. There are individuals and institutions that are really, giving us support up to this moment. So thank you very much.
waaw jërëjëf soxna si ñu ngi lay gërëm bu baax sa laajte boobu maanaam su ma déggee mooy tournament bu mel nii juróom-ñetti dëkk war ko host ñeenti jógee ko Europe ñeenti jógee ko Africa ñu nar a ñëw Gambia nga xam ne dina dem ba ci presque 200 and something students ñoo xam ne ñoo ko war a teewee naka la ñuy def ba host loo comme nu la secteur bi wax rek comme suñ challenge yi nga xam ne def nañ ko so waaye sant yàlla bu baax gëm naa ne nit lépp lu ñu la jox soo si góorgóorloo rek yàlla daf la say jàppale parce que ñun xaaruñ government xaaruñ kenn ñun dañuy jóg di góorgóorlu di defal suñu bopp donte ndax li government moo ci war a taxaw su si mënte def 100% tamit mu def ci 50%. mun naa wax ne 1% sax defuñu ko si ñu ñooy jóg di xoslu suñu bopp fuñ xam ñu dugga fa kilifa guñ xam ñu dem fa dugga fa génn fa pour struggle suñ gan yi fuñ faa duggee buñ amee difficult bu mel nii si lañ dem si honorable Mama Kandeh pour wax ko suñ gan yi war a ñëw moom mi ne ñu doonte fukki gan la sax ngeen war a am doonte at lañ ci war a am sax ñun duñ fi fay dara moom mooy fay lépp ci hôtel bi xam nga comme tey kooku ni mu jàppee loolu te jàppewu ko comme politique daf ko jàppee comme ne réewi Gambie ñoo oote comme ñëpp ñoo ci war a ñëw jàpp ci te fu mu xam ñu ngi koy oote mu ngi woote pour ñu ñëw jàpp ci lii léegi ko nga xam ne bëgg na réewam ñëw def ci lii nga xam ne su doon accommodation bi 100% la dafa mel ni tegal nañu 25%. so loolu tamit loolu foofu tamit féetee na boor buñ jaaxlee na ba ci last minute barki démba ci lañ xalaat def suñ nit ñu ne neen ñu waxtaan ñu ne nañ dem FIFA goal project ba xam ñu waxtaan ak ñoom so buñ fa demee tamit waxtaan ak ñoom tamit ñu ibbil ñu bunt yi ku mel ni Lamin Kaba Bajo wax dëgg yàlla def na ci jéego yu extraordinaire parce que dem nañ xool bi yaatu na am na AC am na lépp everything ground bi mi nañu xool bi naa leen ko jox free ground bi tamit free dinaa leen fayal 10 rooms yoo xam ne moom moo koy fay soo kon ñun nit su ragalee rek da nga yab yàlla soo xëy na buñ ñu ko joxee dañ ne ñu xëy na ñu nekk suñu kaw dañ ne ñii mënuñu xoos lu mel ni comme ñoom tamit dañ siy relax parce que xamuñu ko waaw ñun nag ñoom buñ ne mënuñ koo xoos amuñ finance muy sport council amuñ finance dañ foog ne suñu waxee loolu dañuy toog relax su fekkee réew mi noonu lay doxee kon réew mi du mas a avancer si lenn nit suñ la ne mënuloo da ngay jéem soo jéemee rek yàlla suñu borom daf la si fekk si ba tey kenn fekk si wut ñu waaye nit ñu baax ñi ñu ngi siy fekk si comme ni ko Ibrahima waxee rek gëm naa ne donte subal lañ koy def sax gëm naa ne gouvernement dina ñëw jàpp ci ndaxte su gisee lii dina xam ne ñoom moom lii ñoo ci war a taxaw ñoo ci war a jàpp waaye ñëwuñ kenn ñëwut soo yónneewuñ wootewuñ waaye gëm naa ne incha allah rabbi président bi moom dina ci def ndaxte xibaar bi yegg na ci moom 2 yoon ba 3 yoon kon dina ci def ak ñi nga xam ne ñoo nekk si gannaawam ku mel ni honorable minister defense Serigne Modou Ndiaye moom tamit def na jéego yu rëy wax dëgg yàlla jël na alelam def ci jël véhicule am jox ko suñ gan gi ne fii ba tournament bi jeex yëpp jox ko drive fa yëpp everything soo ko lu mu def ku mel ni docteur Ndiogu Ba moom tamit seen pura ñoom tamit jàpp nañ ci def nañ ci lu am solo wax dëgg yàlla kon ku nekk rek soo jëlee benn part rek génnee ko rek soo du métti waaye nag dafa mel ni fit guñ am bañ ne lii dana am international tournament ñu taxaw ci kuñ ko wax sax da ngay tiit kuñ wax lii nu mu demee gan yi ñëw yow da ngay tiit ne waaye yéen nu ngeen mën a xoosee lii te amu leen dara fi mu nekk nii ñu ngi koy xoos te amuñ dara ñu ne gannaaw ñun amuñ dara waaye yàlla am na waaye yàlla mu ngi ñëw ndànk-ndànk yàlla bay sa tool nag waaye ñu ngi bay suñu tool tooguñu taxawuñu ñu ngi dox suñu lépp fi mu nekk nii jamono bii ci affaire yi feeding la ñuy nekk di dox tamit di matamati yi du dugg ak génn ku am saako ceeb indi ku am ganaar ku am béy indi soo noonu la rek su yëpp dajaloo rek boobu tamit féetee boor tournament bi am ñëpp tasaaroo kenn du ko yëg ñu ne Gambia gagné nañ te fekkete ñi nga xam ne ñoo jiite association bi ñoom dee nañ wet bor féete na leen fu nekk waaye te kenn du ko yëg kon ñu ngi oote na ñi nga xam ne ñoo nekk suñ kaw tamit xam ne lii la ñuy yëg lii la ñuy fees te incha allah rabbi gëm naa ne lu mu yàgg gars yi dinañ ñëw sa laajte bi am na solo lool laajte boobu moom man neex lool moom laa doon xaar jërëjëf.
waaw donc ba yokk foofu si laajte bi maa ngi tudd Lamine Ndiaye donc ci Maka TV tey gis naa ne démb commissaire bi arrive Gambia here tey ngi def press conference bi press conference.
waaw non kenn yëgul ko ñun ñoo toog xam ne dox nañ ba sonn pour ñu jàppale ñu kenn taxawu ci kenn jàppale wuñ ñun tam ñu ne ñu oote def press conference parce que ñun tamit association la boo xam ne am nañ suñu lañ am nañ droit oote press conference am nañ droit def competition waaye dañ leen di tàggu nag dañ leen di jégal waaye lii dafa prompt ba nga xam ne lu tax ñu oote ko pour ndimbal gi nga xam ne moom la ñuy sàkk soo demee tamit di leen woo tamit du ñëw am nañ fi last training camp December international training camp Sénégal ñëw nañ Mauritanie Maroc dem nañ fa yóbbu leen ak invite leen ne kenn ñëwut nga xam ne tamit suñ leen ootee press conference tamit du ñëw so loolu la kon sport yi nañ leen bàyyi xel di leen jàppale comme lu mel nii masta am fii ci Afrique ay gan yoo xam ne ay kilifa leen xam ne suñu génn seen dëkk sax dañ leen di topp di leen monitor fu ñu jëm dañ leen di topp su ñëwee fii ci Gambia war nañ leen a dooleel war nañ leen tertu même président bi sax war na leen a recevoir dalal leen su waxtaan ak ñoom so loolu la waaye laajte bi nga ma laajte daal mooy wax dëgg yàlla yëgaluñ leen ko yëguñ ko xëy na suñ koy yëg tamit ci presse bi lañ koy gisee parce que ngir lan dox nañ ba sonn dem nañ ba sonn suñ leen ootee duñ ñëw suñ leen sàkkoo duñ def ñu tamit kon ñu ne xam ne suñ leen woowee tamit duñ ñëw ñu def suñu affaire yi bopp rek so loolu mooy tontu bi jërëjëf.
Lu ma doon laajte mooy ne dina ngeen competition of different countries. How prepare are you Gambia?
waaw comme loo wax am na solo ñun ñoo nekk ci wàllu administration bi waaye am nañ suñ team yoo xam ne ñoom ñoo nekk ci wàllu technique bi te tamit nekkul ne da ngay féetee parce que su dee soo nekkee président yow compétition bi na taxaw sa admin bi taxaw lépp looy rek la yëpp taxaw mais tamit duñ oote tamit ñi jógee ko ci biti ñëw jël li fi nekk yëpp yóbbu kon ñun suñ oote bi daanaka amutoon njëriñ waaye nag wax dëgg yàlla suñ team bi ci suuf ñu ngi liggéey bu baax a baax jiite ko di technical director bi instructeur Alpha Nia ak Amad Kebe nga xam ne mooy assistant am ñu ngi liggéey bu baax a baax ak ñeneen ñi nga xam ne ñoo nekk seen ron ñu ngi liggéey seen team bi bu baax nga xam ne tamit su gaa yi ñëwee wax dëgg yàlla duñu yóbbul dara comme lu ko master bi waxee rek master team tamit wax ko maanaam compétition bi du pour ñëw gagner médaille gagner xam nga so day ñëw pour boole Vovinam ñëpp nekk benn gaa nag sooy jongante nag foog nga bugg di jiitu di raw waaye suñ team bi ñu ngi leen di préparer bu baax a baax ñu ngi train fu nekk ñu ngi faa dajee di train ñu ngi préparer suñu bopp bu baax incha allah jërë ngeen jëf.
Okay. My greetings to all of you. My name is Mohamed Mar, CEO of All-Star Sport, currently based in Sweden. I came to the Gambia just to see the events, like to go around the countries to start playing and see how we behave when it comes to sport, how we can improve sport system in the country. I've heard from Mr. Yai, the manager, who recently spoke to the media regarding how prepared we are to host such big events for the Gambia. First time in Africa, and the first time in the Gambia. It is a history that is about to make the history of the Gambia. And it is a big surprise knowing that this was not supposed to be a thing that you should handle personally, but instead, the government, especially His Excellency, President Adam Barrow, and the Minister of Youth and Sport were supposed to be the ones who were supposed to be here to welcome these great guests. And yet still we tried to reach them. But if these people fail to show up financially to support, because from what we have seen here, financial help is very important. If these people fail to support, are you...
For that wonderful question. I think before even I answer the question, I will take you just a little bit back on the preparation. When we received this authority letter from the Council of Overseas Tournament in November, in December, we start to engage the ministry. We engage the ministry on every level that we do. Any move that we move, we did, and in terms of arranging and hosting, the ministry is aware of it through the National Sport Council, which is the body responsible for sport, because we are legally mandated by the council, to operate as a national association in the Gambia, like any other national association as a sport. So for them, they are aware of it. We engage them, we give them all the information, we engage them in series of meetings from the council up to the minister himself, in a separate engagement. And they were giving us the hope that they will respond. They appreciate it because it's not only an event for the national association, it's a Gambia. This is the Gambia hosting, as you mentioned. So for us, we don't see the national association, we see Gambia in this thing, and we see sport in general. So there are a lot of things that are engaged there. So come back to your question. For us, we are, as my president just said, we don't rely on government, honestly. It's true that they're supposed to take up their responsibility, but in the absence of that, we don't say no, we are not going anywhere. we are going, because I made mention here, series program that we have from 2022, last 2024 December, the international camp that we have, we are the one who finance it from our own pocket and from good individuals who really support us. So this program also, the same thing goes. We knock the doors of every institution that we believe can play a role, to support, to make this event to success. But like those whom we are expecting as the body responsible for sport, they don't turn out, but we have individuals and institutions. We made mention of Pura in the leadership of Dr. Njoguba, who is the Director General. They really put their hand in this. They are supporting us up to this moment we are talking. The Honorable Minister of Defense give us his personal vehicle, a fuel and a driver to transport our guests from the airport. This particular place we are here, this place, Baobab, the proprietor, Mr. Abdullah Kande, and his brother, Honorable Mama Kande. For those people, they are our partners since day one. So they are also in the support. They are supporting us. Honorable Mr. President Lamin Kababayo, President of GFF, Gambia Football Federation, he also intervened, massively for allocating us at that late Osman Saho Sports Center, known as the Gold Project, as they called before. But if you look at the responsibility he takes, the commitment, it's thousands of dollars for hosting us in that facility, and give us all those things that we needed there. For him also, he played a very vital role. So these are the people we count on, and also other individuals like Kendo Consultants in the leadership of Uncle Mr. Chorno Alu Jeng, and his team, Dr. Kante, and all those people. They are really people who are giving their support to us. So these are the people these are the things that we believe that can make this thing work. So in the absence of the authorities who are responsible to take up the the responsibility, and we are relying on these people, and we believe that sport goes on. As our able senior master Kambin said, when they started this thing, there was nothing like a support at any level, but they believe in what they are doing. Up to this moment, the overseas tournament is going on. So that's the same principle, the same strength, the same feeling we have for the sport to also goes in the Gambia. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much for answering that question. I have another question. How were you able to convince this great movement to accept to choose the Gambia out of so many other countries? Because this is the first time in Africa we are talking about, and Gambia is one of the smallest countries in West Africa. What were the methods that you used to convince them that this project belongs to the Gambia, and if we bring it to the Gambia, it will be a successful one? Okay, thank you very much.
That question is another very important question. And when this Vovinam was introduced in the Gambia in 2008, 2009 by our able president after completing his training in Senegal, and he was doing it to make sure that people know this Vovinam, what is Vovinam in the Gambia. So he was like struggling to establish clubs. Down the line, 2019, we have this interim executive committee that will be like coordinating it formally to work towards establishing an association. So come down 2022, we have the full structure of the executive, and also formally work with the Sport Council through the Ministry and Ministry of Justice. Legally, we are recommended and given the mandate to work as a national association in terms of sport. So when that happened, we also have our international recommendation from the School of Vovinam, Todong. So through the support of Master Yunus Yada, who also give us his support to make sure that we are also recommended at the international body. So that's where the connection comes, and he make us also to connect with Senior Master Kambin, Nguyen Kambin, so that we also have the connection with America Vovinam. When we are establishing our organization, in the constitution, we must have reference masters. Senior Master Kambin is our reference, and Master Halifal from Senegal also, who is among our reference, who is a master who trained our able president, and also he's also Master Yunus Yada, who's also our reference. So through this reference we have and the recommendation from the School of Vovinam, we were able to connect to these people from Belgium, Italy, and France, Morocco, name them, and our neighbor Senegal, who are also our partners in this thing. So this is where we are, and this is how the recommendation come, and also to able to receive these senior dignitaries from other part of the world. So I think in a nutshell, that's what we did.
Thank you very much. And my final question is, what are you have in place in order to receive all those guests that are about to arrive in the Gambia? Because you have mentioned over 200 participants that are supposed to come here. Are there any protocols that are set And are there any action plans that can guide us towards on the 25th, 26th, and 27th, in a sense like to know, like on the 25th, this is what we are going to have from this time to that time. On the 27th, this is, and till on the 27th, are there any action plans prepared to guide this program?
Yes, thank you very much for that also wonderful question. And in terms of receiving these guests, just to give you a rundown of what we have confirmed so far. From US, we have our senior master Kambin, accompanied by Master Yunus Yada. And we also have the delegation from, we are also expecting another guest from America by the name Tan Lee, who is also through the connection with senior master Kambin. He will be arriving here. The delegation from Italy will be here. We are expecting 5 of them. From Belgium, they are already here. You see them in the leadership of Master Botan. And also from Senegal, where we are expecting a big number, or the biggest number. Yeah, we are expecting the people from Saint Louis. We are expecting nothing less than 29 students. And Benin, we are expecting one of them to join us. From Dakar, we are also expecting nothing less than 32 students. From Mauritania, we are expecting nothing less than 16. So we are talking of close to 70 to 80 something delegates from our neighboring Senegal and also Europe and America. So we already prepared for them, honestly speaking. As I said, through the support of Honorable Mr. Lamin Kababajo, President of Gambia Football Federation, for allocating us late Usman Saho Sports Center, known as the FIFA Gold Project, to host all those coming from Senegal and Mauritania. Anyway, the facility is already prepared for them to be housed there. Our able dignitaries were already hosted with the support of individuals, as we said. And so in terms of logistics, in terms of transportation also, we already have the support from our Honorable Minister of Defense, Seri Morinjai, who gave us a private vehicle with a driver and everything to transport. And also the individuals that we have within our midst, the executive, some of them also pledged to give their vehicle with a fuel to run the transport and logistic arrangement. So as the President said, right now, maybe we can say the area that we are looking for more support or intervention is in terms of the feeding. Because if you have to gather nothing less than 150 to 200 people, not only of the Gambian students who are also supposed to come on board from our clubs all over the country, then we really need intervention in that time. Anyway, there is something in place, but we still need help. We still need support in terms of the feeding of these people during their stay. So in terms of the guideline of the program, maybe that one I will leave in Mr. President or Master Yunus or to give us the...
Yeah, maybe that one, if you have that action plan, it will help to publish it on your social media platform. Those that are not present here might have easy access to it. Yeah. But just a last question before you go. What message do you have to send out there that could easily convince people to show up on the 25th, 26th, and 27th? I'm not just talking about Gambia, but the entire Africa, because this is the first time it is happening in the Gambia, in Africa. What message do you have in order for everyone to show interest to go and be present on that great day?
I think the message have been said by even the presenters here, that Vovinam is here to stay in the Gambia. Vovinam is in the Gambia and is an international body that is connecting the people around the world. If you can see, you have Belgium, you have Italy, you have France, you have Senegal, Mauritania, Benin, Gambia, America, all of them come back in the Gambia, then that's a big thing. It's more than what people think. This is the Gambia hosting, this is Gambia calling. And Vovinam is not only, as our able presenter said, it's not only about kick, it's not only about technique, but it's about philosophy, it's about transforming people, transforming young people, transforming the human being, to make the person to be a positive, sound mind person, to be able to fit anywhere in the world. So, in a nutshell, we want people to know that it goes beyond what people think, like physically or skills and so on. But it's there to transform people. It's there to make the person to be fit. It's there to transform the human being to be able to contribute immensely to the development of his or her area and community and the world at large. So, in a nutshell, we are calling and we are giving the hope that come 25th, 26th, 27th, they will see a different thing on what people think Vovinam is all about. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. This entire team is very successful.
Thank you too. So thank you too. Thank you, the media. And we are calling for all the people out there, the general public, to be following us. And the program, as you said, will be sent to the media platforms and for the guideline so that people will know what will be happening in 25, 26, and 27. So thank you very much. And we would like to thank every one of you guys for your time and wish you a successful stay in the Gambia and ever long lasting relationship between the Gambia, Vovinam, Belvedere, Belgium, Italy, France, and America. Thank you very much.
So in case if you have a social media handle, you can just
Yes, we have a Facebook page called Vovinam, Gambia Vovinam Belvedere Association. We also have our WhatsApp group. We also have our contact numbers. Maybe we will share it with you guys. Then the general public will know how to reach us. And if someone also wanted to join to be part of the Vovinam family as a student and train, what can you do to be part of us? Thank you very much.